And Gordon maintains second position.
And once again, Jeff Gordon goes in the corner, and about right here, sometimes his car just takes off and shoots at the top of the racetrack.
On the other hand, Tony Stewart is plastered to the bottom, right along that line at the bottom of the track.
Last time by, Tony Stewart, about a half mile per hour. Checking out his own on-track interval, you see he's gained a half second, but taking 5 laps to do it. That just goes to show you how close these cars are.
But he'll probably be able to do it a little bit quicker now, Vinny, because he's close enough now to pick up a little bit of draft, which will certainly help him down the straightaways.
Here's our points leader, Dale Jarrett, running back in the 5th position. Mark Martin, who is second in points, runs in 6th. The top 3 are Earnhardt, Gordon, Labonte, and there is the 4th place car of Tony Stewart. And last time around, Stewart was still the fastest car on the racetrack.
If Jeff Gordon can find him a line down in 1 and 2 that the DuPont Chevrolet likes, he'll be hard to beat. But so far, he's not big on it. He's looked, he's searched, but so far, he just can't find it.
Let's check the speeds at the line that time. Bobby Labonte was the quickest car with Stewart second and Gordon third. There are now less than 20 laps to go. From the Pennzoil copter cam, they race down into turn number 3. Jeff Gordon has not finished outside the top 6 in the last 9 races. Once again, he goes way up at the top of the racetrack, but cannot take the lead from Earnhardt. Now he pulls alongside, and he may have a run here.
He's got that run that he wants. Oh, that's so close, so very, very close.
And you know Earnhardt wasn't going to back off.
But now look at Jeff's car going to corner. Can he keep it down? Will it stay down?
But look at Bobby Labonte. Now he'll get a run coming off of this corner as a result of them being side by side. Let's see if he can get enough momentum to pull on the inside. Nope, he's going to sit there and watch him for a moment, and it just brings Tony Stewart that much closer.
NASCAR racing the way it should be.
This is a classic battle.
And once again, Gordon inches ahead coming across the line.
But here comes Bobby Labonte down the inside. There's 3 around for the lead.
Well, that's the way you race here at Michigan. Good to see it happening again. And here it looks like did the right thing. We're bringing those tires the way they are because it has produced some great racing. And look at Stewart now, Bob.
Right down on the bottom of the racetrack, and he has caught up with the top 3. It's now a 4-car battle for the lead with less than 18 laps to go.
2 laps ago, Dale Earnhardt was Jeff Gordon's enemy. Now is his friend as he tries to use the draft of Earnhardt to stay in front of Labonte and Stewart. But I don't think it's going to work. Labonte move up. Yes, now he's got that second spot.
Here comes Tony Stewart to challenge Jeff Gordon, and Bobby Labonte will go to the bottom of the racetrack and take the lead from Dale Earnhardt.
And Tony Stewart's going to try to go with it.
The Joe Gibbs drivers are 1st and 4th. Doesn't venture up in that outside line, does he? Line on the bottom. And he takes 3rd from Jeff.
And he tries to go for 2nd. He's on the bottom of the racetrack down in 1 and 2. Oh, and he's going to get loose. As Gordon gets alongside, Jeff pulled up, got him loose, and takes that 3rd spot back.
Now that's where experience paid off. Jeff Gordon is a master at getting right up on the back bumper of somebody and making the back end loose on him. He had to back off, and there he was.
Jerry Punch has a comment on the leader of the race, Bobby Labonte.
After Bobby made that pass a moment ago, Jimmy Makar at first he said, okay, no mirror driving. Don't look back. Look out your windshield and run your own line. Forget about those guys behind you. And Bobby's done that, and he's pulling away.
Bobby Labonte has won 3 races in 1999. He won at Dover, and he swept both races at Pocono. He's now more than a second ahead of Dale Earnhardt as we have less than 15 to go at Michigan.
Earnhardt Jr. looking to the inside once again as they come to the corner. Now he's going to go to the high side. Son and father touch coming down on the line. Man, oh man, man. Wow, what a finish.
Well, that was 2 months, a little more than 2 months ago when Dale Earnhardt won the IROC race here in Michigan, battling with his son. Right now, Dale's slipping back. He is about to lose the 3rd position to Dale Jarrett as Bobby Labonte is driven away. Jeff Gordon is second, almost 1 3/4 seconds behind, and now Jarrett to the inside of Earnhardt in the battle for the 3rd spot, with Tony Stewart looking on in 5th.
That's been Earnhardt's car all day. He really runs well for 20, 30 laps after a tire change, and then the car starts just slowly getting a little bit slower and slower, and the same thing is happening again.
Here is a Hardee's Field summary showing you the point standings, with Jeff Gordon moving up to 4th in the points. If we were to stop it right now, with Stewart up a spot to 5th, so the big loser in the point standings, at least to this point in the race, has been Jeff Burton, who's down to 6th spot. Everybody else in the top 10 stays the same. John Kernan has more on Dale Earnhardt, who's now back to 5th as Tony Stewart passes him.
Bob, Dale just radioed the crew and say the car just will not turn in the corners. It's just like Benny said, after about, 20 laps or so, the handling just goes away. It gets really, really tight. So he's got a handful right now trying to nurse it the final 10 laps.